Hi, my name is Dr. Bruce Bromberg, and I'm a chiropractor. And I do a very special technique. And I'm here today to describe this technique to you to see if it might be suitable for yourself or maybe somebody you know. The technique that I do is reserved for the people who've been in an accident or had some kind of trauma and they had an injury and they went through therapy and they tried to really get themselves well. They listened to the doctors, they listened to the therapist, they went through the therapy, but yet after months and months, they still have pain. Well, if you fit into this category, maybe I can help you. Let me describe what I do, but before I do, I have to give you a picture in your mind about muscle. A lot of people can relate to chicken. You know, chicken is muscle when you cook the chicken. Well, you ever cook the chicken and you put it in boiling water to make a soup, let's say, and you're cooking it and you're boiling it and boiling it and you take it out after it's all soft and you want to make a sandwich and you separate the meat and you see these little strings. Well, those strings are muscle fibers. And the muscle fibers in your body line up like this, straight and tight, because you're not cooked, you're alive. And the muscles contract, and that contraction is what moves your bones. The muscles contract, the fibers contract and move your bones. When a person's in an accident, let's say this is your head, for example, and you're in an automobile accident, for example, that does like this, and the muscles stretch so hard like that. Well, sometimes the muscles rip, and they have to be sewn together. That's a different situation. I really can't help you with that situation. But most of the time, what people have is a stretch that's so hard that the fibers rip. And when the fibers rip, they're floating around and they're getting sticky after a few weeks, and then they start to heal and they kind of scab up and heal together. It's like scar tissue, sort of. But then the muscle doesn't move properly. See, before the accident, it was moving nice and you had smooth movement. But after the injury happened, when the fibers healed up in random ways, forming little balls of scar tissue, it doesn't move very well. And this causes pain, inflammation, shooting pain, numbness, tingling, and just all around difficulty moving. And this is what I fix. This situation that I just described to you is not fixable in a typical office setting. This problem goes beyond that. And let me describe to you the way that I fix this problem. So if you can isolate that situation like on a microscopic level and look at one area of muscle that has contracted and healed improperly, so it looks like this, I do a very, very deep stretch. This stretch takes 3 times to work. Each time takes about 5 minutes, and it doesn't hurt. So it kind of goes like this. The first stretch, the muscle fibers kind of let go a little bit. The second stretch, they line up, and we get a little more mobility. The third stretch, we get a smooth glide, and pretty much the problem that you were struggling with for months is eliminated. And people feel better because the problem's fixed, not because we've numbed you or you've gotten an injection that causes you to be numb temporarily, because we really fixed the problem. Now, there's a method to this, and the reason that this technique is so effective is because we get your muscles to relax before we do it. And the way we do that is we use a tiny bit of anesthesia. This anesthesia gets you to relax to the point where I can stretch you without you resisting, without it hurting, and I can really get a correction in there. So the name of the technique that we do is called manipulation under anesthesia. Now, there are guidelines to this procedure, and not everybody is eligible to have it. If you have serious health conditions, you might be disqualified for it, or you might need to get medical clearance from your primary doctor. But in order to qualify for this, I need to do a consultation and an examination on you to see how exactly I can help you. This technique also is marvelous for post-surgical shoulders, let's say. People have shoulder surgery, and it's you go to the physical therapist, and he's working on your shoulder, trying to get you to move, and after weeks of just going, oh no, I can't do it. How can you succeed in your therapy when it hurts so much? Well, a tiny bit of anesthesia while you're in a very relaxed, sedated state, and I'm able to move your shoulder around, can improve the situation. It's really sometimes unbelievable. And we work with a very, very sophisticated team of doctors, wonderful anesthesiologists, And we do this procedure in a place that is a top-notch center, that is just a spectacular place. And I would really look forward to consulting any of you who believe that might be helped through this procedure. Again, my name is Bruce Bromberg, and I am a chiropractor. And please feel free to contact me. I'm going to leave my email with you, and I'm going to put it on the screen, so make sure you have a pencil and paper to write it down. And just email me, and I'll send you all my information, and we'll set up somehow a convenient time and place for us to do a consultation. I look really forward to helping you, and thank you very much for listening, and have a great day. Bye.